New York City sucks.
All I know about fashion is black is slimming. You're welcome.
If you hashtag YOLO, I fucking hate you.
My favorite wrestler in the world was Bill Cosby.
I believe in two things in this world, photoshopping and filters.
Twitter decides who's famous.
Don't be an asshole.
New York City. Taste the air. Breathe it in. Yep, that's piss. New York City is the greatest city in the world, but it smells like the bed sheets of Fuller from Home Alone.
New York City, people think we're all like pretentious and really like in a rush to get everywhere, but that's not true. We're just really busy and better than you.
New York City is like the hot girl in your high school, and then you leave and realize there's other things out there, and she was a complete worthless piece of shit, and no one really liked her.
Only in New York City will you see a 50-year-old sharing a one-bedroom apartment with a roommate.
I had to move out of my last New York City apartment because I had too many roommates. And by roommates, I mean roaches the size of bodega sandwiches. Some people like to refer to these as water bugs. I think these are the same people, if they lived in Florida, they would refer to alligators as lizard fairies. Sounds cute, but you wouldn't want one under your bed.
I saw an ex-girlfriend on the streets in New York City. There was no 90s alt music playing in the background. There was no montage playing in my head. There was no slow motion between the two of us. Just the sight of a homeless man jerking off into a Arby's cup.
New York City is the only city in the world where you will find people very excited to not have a TV.
One time while I was in a cab, the cab driver was blasting the Pirates of the Caribbean soundtrack. I gave that cab driver a $400 tip.
New York City would be so much better to live in if it weren't for all the people. And the garbage. And the rats. And the cockroaches. And the high prices. And the hipsters.
New York's too soft. I miss the old New York, where there were more prostitutes and muggers than tourists. That same New York that you was only seeing Ghostbuster movies. You were never afraid of ghosts, but you were always afraid of Harlem at 2 a.m. in the morning.
Dollar pizza tastes just like it sounds. Chinese food is made in alleyways. And Bryant Park is the size of a backyard anywhere else in America. Move here.
One time I kicked the taxi's truck tire. That counts as CrossFit, right?
I pride myself with being tough and masculine. However, I'm scared of teenagers on the subway. I don't know if they're selling candy or making videos for World Star.
New York City cops are killing it, and by it, I mean black people.
I hate when people get pissed off about missing the subway. You missed the subway, not a unicorn. There's gonna be another one in another 7 minutes. Hey gang, guess what? Musicians on the subway don't like it when you walk up to them and shake them to try and shuffle their playlist. One time I caught somebody sketching me on the subway, and if I'd have known that, I would have worn my Heart of the Ocean diamond necklace. Sketch me like one of your French girls. More often than not, I have the urge to do the "This is Sparta!" kick people whenever the doors open on the subway. One time while walking up the steps from the subway, a guy farted in my face. And you want to know how I know that? Because the guy literally turned around, looked me dead in the face and went, "Sorry, I just farted." If you want those subway acrobat performers to stop climbing and dancing all over the poles, just ask them how much it is for a lap dance.
Don't be an asshole. Don't be an asshole.
Taylor Swift is the New York ambassador of New York.
He's a poster child.
Goalie.
She's a goalie?
She's a goalie. One more time.
Why are you yelling?
I don't know. New York makes me angry. I feel like choking people just when I get on the subway.
How long